Hey guys, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Got another video for you, and it's actually very positive news and news that should give you confidence, given the stage or the timeline of where we're at in the crypto market, because it's very, very relevant. This article was published on Forbes yesterday. It's essentially highlighting what the ex-CFTC chair said about the cryptocurrency market. He essentially said we're not in a phase right now in the timeline of where the crypto market is in a bubble and that it will burst, similar to the dot-com bubble or real estate bubble and so forth. So let's go into the details here. Now keep in mind, this guy being part of the CFTC, he's seen many different bubbles from the stock market, the real estate, dot-com, and so forth. Anyway, here's what he said. A burst of the cryptocurrency bubble is unlikely because the industry is too immature and the big money isn't there as institutional investors sit on the sidelines because of regulatory uncertainty. This is said by the ex-Commodity Futures Trading Commission chair and current cryptocurrency developers, miners, and exchanges advisor Jim Newsome. So as I've been reporting, guys, and talking about, the big money is not here, but it's lining up to come into the market. This is why I said the SEC adding regulations and asking cryptocurrency exchanges to register and to abide by certain regulations and laws is a good thing, because it will allow the big money to then feel safe to come in, know that they're covered, right? I talked about in my video about that, about how banks are FDIC insured, right? Federally insured, where the investors can feel confident if something happens, there's some insurance, there's some fail-safe there. So that's why at this point, if you're holding crypto, you're already ahead of the game. You're ahead of the curve. We are in the infancy stages. And I'm not saying there will never be a bubble, because I believe the bubble will burst when we've gone through the phase of a ton of institutional money being added to the market, right? We've had the booms, the bull runs, and then obviously the mainstream investors, the retail investors, I should say, more like, if you're a mom and dad and your grandma and grandpa are asking you to buy Bitcoin, when you see that happening a lot, that is a sign, there's a bubble and it's about to pop. But because there's really no institutional money in this market yet, guys, we are ahead of the curve. So you should be confident and happy that you're holding some crypto. And I believe we've got ways to go from a growth perspective, and there's money to be made. So it's good that you're holding crypto. Not everyone is holding crypto. I know people who don't even care. I've talked about it with actually some people at my job, and they make fun of it, or they make fun of me, and they're just like, oh, whatever, right? They move on with their lives, but they're missing the boat. And as you can see here, this guy, he knows what he's talking about. He has experience. He's dealt with a lot of securities markets and bubbles and things along that line. So he's also now a advisor, as mentioned here, to cryptocurrency developers, miners, and so forth, and exchanges. So let's see here. Newsome warned there is a global competition among regulators to oversee cryptocurrency, and the U.S. agencies have to be careful they don't run behind the rest of the world in innovation. So this is why cryptos are here to stay. The technology, the innovation that's taking place is huge, guys. It's the next internet. Now, when I say it's the next internet, I'm not saying it's greater than the internet, but I should say it's like the next internet. So correction there, because this is going to change and disrupt the way we transfer money and things along that line. The blockchain technology is going to be used in multiple industries. And it says here, the SEC is taking a harder line on investor protection for cryptocurrency products than the CFTC, and probably won't approve a cryptocurrency exchange trade fund this year. NASDAQ Index Research and Product Development Head Dave Gideon told the conference. Okay, so this was at the conference. But once again, he's saying that he doesn't expect any type of bubble burst now, right? Because there's no big money in it. And if you look at just going back to, it takes years for bubbles to form, and the crypto market is in its infancy, guys. Even though Bitcoin's been around since 2009, there wasn't really a crypto market. You think about altcoins, just really started appearing the past like 2 years, and even more so last year. We had the altcoin boom and obviously carrying into this year. So this should give you confidence. You're ahead of the curve. There's big institutional money coming. The regulations by the SEC and CFTC are actually positive because it will allow for those folks to come in. And since you have your crypto now, when they dump their money and they start trading and investing, it'll send the value of the cryptos up. The market cap will increase. At that point, I'm sure many of us will make some nice profit. We can sell, cash in, right? My goal is to cash in along the way at certain price points, but continue to hold for the long term. But obviously, if I see signs and signals of a bubble that's about to pop, where, my grandma, grandpa, whoever is talking about it and they want to invest in it, then my red flags or the alarms are going to go up and I'm going to start selling off a lot. Because at that point, I'm assuming, we're going to be at that all-time high point where we can make some nice money and so forth. And I think it will just continue to go up. Now, will there be crashes and corrections along the way? Yes, because this market is volatile. I just made a video about perspective and patience and what to expect and understanding the market. But when I read things like this, guys, it gives me confidence that I'm investing in a new industry, new market, new technology that's going to change things. It's going to change things, and we are really in the infancy stages. I wish. Well, I shouldn't say I wish, because I was really a kid in the 90s. I was 8 years old in 1991 or something. But if I was older, right, and at that time, and I remember folks, I read the newspapers and the news and the comments and things about people not understanding the internet when it was on the rise in the 90s. And, many people ignored it. Many people said it's only for gamblers and pornographers, because really porn sites and gambling sites and all kinds of different sites, they help build the internet. I know people don't want to accept that, but that's how, things grew from there. And obviously look where we're at now. So we're really in the infancy stages, and these things will take time. And that's why you should have confidence and be happy that you're in now, because I wish I got in earlier in 2016. I got in, early 2017, but I wish I got in early 2016. Boy, yeah, I would probably not be doing videos. I'd probably be maybe a millionaire and living life off somewhere else, right? But the goal is to make some money here. I'm sure as all of you are looking to make money, and this right here gives me confidence. And I like to read between the lines, as you guys know, and put the pieces together. So I think we're nowhere, as this guy said, nowhere near a bubble and a bubble that's going to pop. We saw a major crash in January, but we subsequently went back up. Obviously, you're having a correction now due to some negative news, but 2018 is going to be big. So keep holding, guys. Keep holding. I hope this news, once again, gives you confidence and to keep holding. So what do you guys think about this news? I'll actually put a link in the comment section so you guys can go read the full article. I think this is bullish news for sure. If you like this video, thumbs up, and please subscribe for more videos on cryptocurrencies. Talk to you later.